Hello and welcome to Edinburgh Watch Company. My name is Jonathan, and on today's video I'm going to talk to you about a watch that we are very excited to get in. We have here the James Cameron Rolex Deep Sea. Now you can find out more about this watch by visiting our website at edinburghwatchcompany.co.uk, and there you'll find some photographs we've taken, technical specification, pricing. However, if there's anything else you'd like to know, then please just give me a call directly. So, the James Cameron, well, we rarely see these watches. This is one of the hottest watches in Rolex's collection. It's very much one of the premium watches that's up there with the new Steel Daytona, the new Sky Dweller, the Blue Black GMT and the Green Submariner. They're all the watches that you just can't get, with huge waiting lists, and as a result of that they do command prices at a premium to list price. But that's the market. It's all deemed by what our customers want, and nothing different than the sports cars of this world when they come out too. So the watch itself, well, it's an absolute cracker. Now this is one that we have here, is an October 2017 watch. It's in all of its protective seals, supplied new here in the UK, and it comes complete with everything just like you'd buy a new Deep Sea today. So you have the outer sleeve, you have the outer box, the green weight box, bezel protector, the chronometer tag here, the serial tag, instruction manual here, and then the Rolex warranty card. Now that has the 5-year warranty taking you up to August 2022. Now the Rolex Deep Sea, I know many of you watching this video here will probably know more about it than I do, but for those that don't, this is a watch that was brought out I think in about 2008, and it is absolutely the king of the dive watches. Rolex wanted to create something very special, a watch that could go down to a magnificent depth, in this case 12,800 foot. So it really is quite superb, all the sort of technology that they've actually built into this watch to allow it to take such a high pressure. So that was the Deep Sea in itself, and again a very, very popular watch. The case size is 44mm, so it's definitely a chunky watch. We wouldn't hide the fact from that, and it has quite a thickness on it as well, so we'll show you that when we take a better look at it. But this partners with the existing Sea Dweller, which now is in 43mm, the Submariners. So they went down to 4,000 foot for the normal Sea Dweller, 1,000 foot for the Submariner, and as I say, 3 times more than even the regular Sea Dweller for this Deep Sea. However, around about 2014, a gentleman called James Cameron, who's a very well-known filmmaker, made a film, Deep Blue, and this watch was based on a watch that Rolex manufactured that was featured in this film, and hence the name, the James Cameron and Deep Blue are the names associated with this watch. So essentially the same watch as an existing Deep Sea, but they've changed the dial. And as you know, when you go deeper and deeper into the water, what starts off blue goes into black. So literally when you're very, very down deep in the water, it's absolutely complete darkness, and therefore this is actually illustrated in the way in which they've designed this dial to show that deep blue going into black. Aside from that, you've got the Deep Sea written in green as well, so it's a really quite a beautiful dial, and when the light catches the dial it's really quite something, and that's why this watch has such a following. So let's have a slightly closer look at it now. So by means of the manufacture of the watch, it's made in what Rolex call 904L grade stainless steel, and that's what they use on all of their stainless steel watches. The look of the watch blends a sort of polished with a brushed look, but the majority of it is in this brushed satinized look here. So as with the GMT Master and the Submariner, the new Daytona, the Yachtmaster 2, they've introduced ceramic bezels onto these watches here. Now, the principal reason for this is for strength and longevity. The aluminium bezels can show small marks, dents and scratches. The ceramic is certainly much tougher. So this again in brushed stainless steel, and you can turn the bezel there, again unidirectionally, again being a diver's watch, this was to allow you to mark the settings here for your oxygen tank. On the watch itself, on the dial here, you have what we call the maxi dot hour markers. These have a really strong, beautiful sort of blue luminescent coating on them there for nighttime reading. Again, that luminous coating is also on the hands of the watch here, and you have the date function there. Again, with the deep sea, it doesn't have the Cyclops window on it there. Aside from that, you have a regular second hand function there, but apart from that, a very uncluttered dial, but it just tells you at the bottom here the depths that the watch can actually go down to. On the side here, you can see it's still got these protective seals in place with the Rolex barcode there, and this actually is the same on this side of the watch here too. The crown here screws into the side of the watch here, and then you have the crown guards just to protect it really from any knocks there. Now, in order for this watch to successfully arise from the depths of the sea, Rolex have built into the side of the case here what we call a helium escape valve. Now, there's nothing that you need to do here, it's all automated, but in essence that allows the pressure to come from the watch so as not to do it any damage. Mounting the case is this beautiful and traditional Oyster bracelet there. As you can see, it tapers down there, slightly wider and tapering down there, where it joins here the Rolex deployment clasp. Now this really, in my view, is the king of the deployment clasps. By means of functionality, it's a feat of engineering in how they've designed this. What we do here it allows you to effectively adjust the bracelet on your wrist without even taking it off. So we just gently lift this Rolex crown here, and then we can just lift this here. I'm not sure how well the camera, you can see those teeth in there, and then we can just pull the bracelet in and out, and that slides out there. And when we get it to the position we want to, we just close that down there, that shuts, that clips back over, and that locks back down again. So really a beautifully engineered clasp. The Seedwell and the Submariner have a version of this. Again, it does still slide out, it's just it doesn't quite have this unique feature there. So once that's opened up here, you've got the solid steel deployment clasp underneath that there. And then if you're going to wear it diving and perhaps over a wetsuit, you have a rather useful extension link here that opens up too. Again, if you're not going to use that, we sometimes recommend that bit's taken off because you don't really need to see that, and that just slides in here. Now on the back of the watch here, you have the engraving. It's at Rolex Oyster Deep Sea. Talks about the depth down to 12,800 feet or 3,900 meters, and the case back here is actually in titanium, and that's got all its protective stickers on the back there too. And you have a unique feature here on this, it's called the original gas escape valve here, and it has a ring lock system in it, and basically this again is all there and designed to be able to combat the extreme pressures that a diver might subject this watch to. Now in reality we know that many of you aren't going to be taking this anywhere near those depths, but if like me, when I had one of these, not the James Cameron one sadly, but I had a Deep Sea a few years ago, I just couldn't stop looking at it just for the engineering that goes behind this watch, just all the various angles and I guess the craftsmanship that Rolex have built into this watch. So it is just an absolutely gorgeous watch, and I wish we could get a lot more of these, but I suspect this one will sadly not be here too long. So there we are. This is the Rolex Deep Sea James Cameron. Now this is only one of a number of videos that we've shot on all the watches we've coming in. We shoot these videos for you, so if you're not on our doorstep, it just gives you a little bit more insight in this particular watch we've actually got here. We are also on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on Google. your chance to see the watches we have on various different platforms. But if you'd love to see the latest watches we've got coming in, then it's very easy, because all you have to do is just click there and that will subscribe you to our YouTube channel. We're on eBay as well, so again, another chance for you to buy through a different platform there. So meantime, thank you so much for taking the time to watch our James Cameron video today, and please come back and join us soon. Bye bye.